everyone. Let's today make a cake, and now we are going to make a cake along with the wheat flour and the suji, the semolina or suji, that is rava, and wheat flour. We are not making it with maida. We are not using maida. We are just using the wheat flour. So let's get it started, guys. So for this, what the ingredients we need is, first, I took a half a bowl of wheat flour and a half a bowl of rava, that is suji or semolina, and 2 eggs. This is oil and this is yogurt. So you can use buttermilk also or yogurt. Even you can use milk if the consistency is thicker. And sugar. I have a powdered sugar here, and this is baking powder and baking soda, and this is vanilla essence. Okay, that's it. And we would be adding some chopped nuts in this. These are dates, and this is almonds and pistachios. So let's get it started, guys. So let's break the egg first. So we need to separate the yolk or the egg white. You can see it. So we'll do this separately. So another egg. So we are separating the yolk. There is egg white. Why? Because we need to first beat the egg white, and then so now let's beat this with the help of the beater. Once it is nicely, the foam comes up, then we'll add the egg yolk. So we are making only the small quantity here. You can use it as per your requirement. You can make a big cake also. So you can see how foamy it is becoming. Nicely we are beating this egg white, and then here we can add nicely become foamy, guys. You can see the foam is forming on the top, and now we can add this semolina and wheat flour together, just adding together. So why I'm showing this is, just see guys how foamy it is becoming. It's very foamy, so it should be like this. Please make sure it becomes foamy like this. So that's it. And now let us add egg, yolk to this. We are beating it again nicely. You can see how nice the color is. So to this, now we can add the sugar slowly. Let me beat once again. It's almost creamy and foamy. So let me add sugar. This is powdered sugar. I have taken a bowl of it. 1 bowl of sugar powder or powdered sugar. So we are adding little by little, because it needs to get dissolved and there should not be any lumps. So add it again. Please don't add all at once. You can mix any number of times, like you can beat this like this, but once you have added the flour, you cannot beat like this, guys. So let's add all together now. So let's beat this again. And here we can add oil. See, we are taking 1 bowl of oil, right? So let's add oil to this. This is the cooking oil I'm using. We no need to add butter, guys. We can add oil. Yes. Just we're beating it nicely, and slowly we can also add the yogurt. I'm adding more yogurt, and I have beaten up this yogurt very nicely. You can see, guys, how nice it became. You see the nice texture of this, the color. There is oil in this, there is yogurt in this. I have used the beaten yogurt to avoid just the lumps, and also sugar powder. So here let us add vanilla essence to this. So we can add few drops of it, almost. So now here let us add the flour. So let me mix this nicely, the flour, that is wheat flour and semolina, because we are using both. To this we need also to add the baking powder and the baking soda. So I have taken baking powder. I'm using 1 tablespoon of baking powder in this, and a half tablespoon of baking soda. So we need to add little more this baking powder because it was little lesser. Okay. So immediately we need to close this, guys. We should not keep the baking powder and baking soda open. So nicely we need to mix it. So now let us add to our batter. So we are not adding all at a time, but little by little in portions. We will just add it. Let's try to mix it first like this. Just so that the lumps will not be present. We are just so again so we can even add only wheat flour, guys. If you don't want to use semolina or suji or rava, you can skip it. So we need to just mix it, guys. So I'm adding it all. So I'll slowly try to mix this. So here we have added everything here. So slowly we need to we are folding the flour. We are not mixing it or beating it up. We are just folding the flour so that everything get mixed nicely properly. Okay. So we are just folding it, and we need not to worry that it is like a flowing consistency, and this is really good. Okay, so in this we need to add our pistachios, that is our chopped nuts. I'll be adding the dates in this. So Yeah, these are a little bit sticky, but can't do anything to this. So we are adding pistachios. That's all. So once they are added, well, nicely, because this goes inside, so whenever we are eating, the nuts would come in between. That's, you know, it looks very nice, and you know, everybody likes it. So as we have added the semolina, it absorbs all the fluid present in it. So this mixture is almost done. Okay, so now let's keep it up aside. So if you want, you can make this or keep this, no, first we need to take a tray. So this is the bowl I'm going to bake it. So in this, let me grease this. You can use oil or you can use butter. So I'm using butter. You can see this butter. So I'm greasing the dish. You can even use oil if you want. So people who don't have butter at home, no need to rush for buying butter, but just use oil. So I have greased it nicely. So make sure it is covered all the sides. All the four sides should be covered nicely. So this is, guys, so to here we can dust the flour as well, like, you know, take a spoon of flour and you can just, you know, just move it onto the sides. Extra you can take it off. And here I have used the corn flour or maida, also you can use it because it's light in weight. And so just use it like this, dust it like this, and excess you can remove it. Okay, the bowl is ready, and let's pour in our batter. So guys, this mixture is little more, so let's divide into portions, or we can take a big bowl, or let's transfer it into another bowl, guys, because the mixture is more. So sorry for this, so it happens sometimes. So let me take a big bowl, and let me apply butter to this fastly. So I don't want to take much of your time. Quickly let me do this. So we have dusted it up nicely, and then let's add the flour in this and dust it. From the sides we are dusting it up nicely, guys. Just dust it, just coat it so that it doesn't get sticked. It should not get sticked. So now this is ready. So let us transfer the batter into this. It's nice pouring consistency, guys. So I'm using, you can see the, this becomes like a bakery cake, or you have the marble cake also is made like this. But we can add cocoa powder or whatever you want, you can add it. So because we are just making this, I don't want to waste it, so let me clear it off. Please don't think otherwise, guys, because nowadays we should not waste food, and my motto is we should not waste it. Clean it off nicely. So even this has little has more. So now, guys, if you want, you can use it, bake it in the microwave, or you can even bake it on the stove, gas stove. On the stove, like you need to put a pan, and you have to so now to this, as we have already added everything here, so let's add the nuts here. You can see how nice it is looking here. That's it, guys. So this one you can put it in the mic. I am using it in the microwave, and apart from this, we can also make it on the stove, and also I'll show you how we can make it on the stove as well. So I have the microwave here, guys. I'm just using it in the microwave. Just closing it. And I'll cook it for about 5 to 5.5 minutes, and it will be done. Okay, guys. So if you want to put it just in a dish, in a non-stick pan with a lid, you have to put you have any bowl or any stand, you have a steel stand, you have to put it so you can put a stand like this in a non-stick pan, and then you can put the dish like this and cover it with the lid again, and you can do it. So meanwhile, I had a few comments. Non-stick round wala steel ka dhakkan ka. So meanwhile, I had few comments, guys, people asking me, yes, like this, you in the on the stove, you can put the dish, you can put the tray like this, and if the cake batter is in this, cover it with the lid. You have to preheat this pan, preheat it for about 10 minutes, and then put this inside like this and cook it for at least half an hour, and we need to check it with the toothpick. Okay, so this is how you should make. So guys, so meanwhile our cake is ready. Let's also do another thing. That is, earlier I had somebody asking me how to mix the balushahi batter, how to mix it. So today I'm going to show you how to mix the balushahi batter. Okay guys, so for mixing the balushahi batter, first we need to take a bowl of all purpose flour, that is maida, salt, so let's add a 1 bowl of all purpose flour or maida. I'm showing how to mix the so I have added maida. To this I will be adding now the baking powder. I'm adding a little bit of salt. So let me take a spoon and in this let me add salt. I'm not adding much, so just pinch of salt and so I'll be adding half a teaspoon, because it's very less maida. So and then and also half a tablespoon of soda. To this I have added baking powder and baking soda and salt guys here. To this I'll be adding the yogurt. So I'll be adding the yogurt, a cup of yogurt. This is from it's in normal temperature, it's not cold. Even you can use cold also. Let me first mix it, and we have to also add the ghee. So we are roughly like mixing it. So for example, if we take a bowl of yogurt, we have to take this bowl of ghee, or even we can reduce the ghee. So I'm just today this is a homemade ghee, so I'm just using it roughly. At least I'm using 2 tablespoon or 2, this almost 3 spoonful of ghee. So roughly I'm just mixing it. So I'm just mixing it roughly guys. You can see guys, roughly I'm just mixing it. So I have just roughly I'm mixing this dough guys, that is for the balushahi. So just you need to remove all this, from this, easily remove it, and then put it aside for about half an hour, and then start making balushahis. You have to rest this dough for at least half an hour guys, that is 30 minutes. And see, this is roughly we have mixed it. That's all. We are not kneading it, but we are just mixing it, that's all. Rest it, put, cover it with a plate or a foil or a cloth, anything you have. So that's all. This is the batter. This is, you can see how roughly it is mixed. So it's roughly mixed, guys. So this is how it looks. Rest it, and you can follow my earlier video for balushahis. And now our cake is almost ready. So let's check it with the toothpick. Let's remove it. So we need to remove from the microwave. Please be patient, guys. It's almost done. So here we have our cake. So our cake is ready here. Let's check. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just coming nicely. So everything is cooked from inside. Okay, guys. So now let us, from the sides, let's release the cake. Or even with the help of the toothpick, we can release it like this. Okay, we have to flip it over. We have to at least take 2 to 3 minutes, guys, so that it gets cooled down. Let's take a bigger plate here, and so let me take a napkin, and because it's very hot, so let me flip it over. So that's it. So this is cooked from both the sides, and I can flip it nicely. You can see, guys. So you can see the cake is done. You can see the shape and size. Let me cut it, and let me show you how it looks like. So let me cut it from here, or let me cut a slice and show you. Let me show you how exactly it looks. You can see, guys, this is how it looks. This is how it looks, guys. Just look at it, how amazing it is, and how nice it is cooked from inside, and it is very, very nice. The texture is wonderful. You can see. So this is how the cake is made, and if we take a fork, you can see this. You can see, guys, it just breaks because it is very hot, and the texture, the semolina and everything is just very nice. So that's all, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you, and please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.